Nolan Conn children's story. Snuggled in between two mountains is the city known as Wu. To one side of the city is the land of the evil wild men, and to the other side of the city is the great land of China. The gatekeeper of the city was a small boy named Han. Now, Han had no mommy and no daddy, and was given only a bowl of rice and a cup of wine every day for sweeping all of the city's streets. However, he was a happy boy and cheerfully greeted everyone who came through the city gate. Now, one day, a tired messenger ran up to Han and explained to him how a great army of wild men was coming in order to make war in the land of China. Han quickly took the messenger to the Mandarin of the city. The Mandarin said, stroking his long beard. What are we to do? I see only 4 options, the Mandarin's chief wise man replied. Firstly, we could stay here and fight. Our army is strong, the general told the Mandarin. However, they know only how to shout fiercely and to run quickly without tiring. They know nothing of fighting real men. Then secondly, we could run into the land of China. But then the Emperor of China would cut off our heads, Han reminded the wise man. Thirdly, we could surrender to the wild men. But then the wild men would cut off our heads, the general reminded the wise man. It seems our only choice then is to pray to the great cloud dragon to help us. And so the gongs were rung, the sweet incense was lit, and the entire city prayed to the great cloud dragon for help. The next day, Han stood outside the city gate. He saw an old, fat man with a shiny bald head and a long, wise beard approaching him, leaning on a long wooden staff. Good morning, the old man told Han. Good morning, sir. What is you doing here? I am the great cloud dragon, and I am here to save your city. Han looked at him in disbelief. You don't look like a dragon, sir. Have you ever seen a dragon, boy? Han thought for a moment. Well, no. No, I haven't. He realized his mistake. I will take you to our Mandarin, honorable dragon. And that is just what he did. The Mandarin had just finished a large breakfast. What is that old man doing here, dirtying my carpet? The Mandarin screamed at Han. Out! Out now! But I am the great cloud dragon, and I have come to answer your prayers and save your city. Ha! The Mandarin laughed scornfully. You look nothing like a dragon. Dragons are full of splendor. They wear long, expensive robes and purple earrings. They look just like mandarins. Isn't that right, General? The general looked over at the Mandarin. Not at all. Dragons have eyes that pierce the heart and talons as sharp as swords. They wear scales like armor. They look just like generals. The wise man glanced scornfully over at both of them. No, I could show you in several books that a dragon is the wisest creature of them all. Therefore, they must look like wise men. No matter, no matter. No matter what, you are not what a dragon looks like. Now leave. And just as he said that, the screams and cries of the horde of wild men could be heard outside the city gates. Everyone was terrified and ran to hide in their houses. Han bowed once again, deeply, to the old man. I know not whether you are a dragon, but if you are hungry and thirsty, please, come join me. And so, Han brought the old man back to his humble shack and offered him his only bowl of rice and his only cup of wine. "I do not think much of the people of Wu," the old man told Han, "but because of your kindness, I will save the city." And with that, the old man stepped out of the city, drew a large breath, and blew out, and scattered the wild men's army across the entire land. Those who survived fled quickly back to their own land. The old man returned to Han and told him, "Now, I will show you what a dragon looks like." The old man grew and grew and grew, taller than any tree or tower. He rose up into the sky, and Han saw that his eyes, his teeth, and his nails sparkled like diamonds, and his scales looked like colorful fish in a clear river. He flew higher and higher and higher, then disappeared into the now clear blue sky. Han returned to the city, went up to the palace, and explained what had happened. The people all crowded around him, cheering in joy, showering him with gifts, and naming him the honorable defender of our city. But most importantly, the Mandarin told the now growing crowd, "We now know what a dragon looks like. He looks not like a Mandarin, or like a general, or like a wise man, but a fat, dirty old man."